everybody, welcome back to Life with Annie. So if you saw my video earlier, or if you didn't, I was prepping my meal for tonight. I've got a pork roast over here in the crock pot going, and I'm kind of trying to use up everything that I can in my refrigerator and freezer and the cabinets and pantry before I go to the store this weekend. I could go to the store now and get a bunch of stuff, but I want to try to use up what I've got for our meals this week. So they're going to be kind of simple meals because I don't have a ton of anything. Okay, so I'm making a peach cobbler to go with our supper tonight. And this is that easy peach cobbler that everybody probably knows, but I happen to have everything that I need to make it, so I need to use some of these peaches up, so that's what we're doing. Let me grab a spoon real quick just so I can stir that. Y'all may hear Thunder barking. He wants to go outside, but I can't let him out right now because there's some people outside doing some stuff in the yard, so if they open the gate, he will be out of the gate. All right, so we got our sugar and our butter there. And then we're gonna need a cup of flour. So this is like a stick of butter. I put a cup of sugar, I'm gonna put a cup of flour. Make sure you use self-rising flour so it'll puff up a little bit, have a little volume to it. So this is what is this measure? Hold on, I'll tell you in just a second. That's a half cup. It was written in the inside. This is some pioneer woman measuring cups. So. Okay, so I got 1 cup of flour in there, self-rising. We'll give that a little stir. Woo. We're gonna add a cup of milk. And as I mentioned in the video this morning, I don't keep a lot of milk on hand because Matt doesn't drink it anymore, and I never drank milk. So I had some in the freezer, but I didn't take it out. So we're going to use this shelf-stable milk. This is an evaporated milk, but I think it'll work just fine for this cobbler. And I'm going to do a cup of this. And we're just going to pour that in. And then I'm going to put a splash of vanilla, I think. Just stir this up a little bit. I should have probably grabbed a whisk instead, but I didn't. This is such an easy dessert. If you ever are craving something sweet but yet homemade, you know, this is so easy. If you have a can of fruit, you probably have sugar, flour, milk in your house and butter. So if you have a can of fruit or something like that, you can probably make the best little cobblers ever. Okay, so we got that mixed up. I'm almost done, buddy. I know, I'll be there in just a minute. You can't go outside right now. I can't risk you getting out and escaping. Y'all, I'm gonna probably have to give him a treat here just to get through the rest of this video. All right, let me just put a splash of vanilla in here. Oops. We'll give that a stir. And then I'm going to pour this can of peaches. Now, once you pour the peaches in, you don't really stir. Or at least that's the way the recipe reads that I always make. Okay, so there we've got our nice looking batter. And it smells so good since I put that vanilla in. got our batter done. And now we're just gonna, I'm just using just sliced peaches in juice and put all of that in here along with the peaches if they're gonna come out. And that's it. I'm not gonna stir the peaches in. It's just gonna all cook and make this magical, yummy dessert. And I'm gonna bake it at 350, or I can't remember the time exactly. I'm just doing this by memory. So I'll bake it 350, I'll check it. When the top is kind of golden and everything's kind of cooked up, it'll be ready. So we'll add this to our pork roast that we're gonna have tonight with our green peas. And I'm thinking about making a few deviled eggs. So, yeah, it's gonna be good. Again, my apologies for thunder, but you know, it is what it is. Y'all have a great day. Go back and watch that earlier video if you missed it. And I'll show you what all this looks like later. Bye. Okay, y'all, I got out my trusty recipe book. So it bakes for 1 hour at 325. I've got it at 350, so it'll be all right. And let's see, sugar, flour. I'm just making sure I put everything: butter, flour, sugar, vanilla, milk, peaches, and yeah. Oh, I probably didn't do this right, but that's okay. You're supposed to mix put your butter in your dish, mix your other ingredients other than the peaches, and then pour that over the butter. I did it a little backwards. It'll all taste the same. I'll show you. Okay, so that's it. Thank goodness for cookbooks. And here are these yummy LeSueur peas. Oh, these are such good peas, y'all. Y'all hear all that racket? Okay, everybody, so I'm still, doing my meal for our cleaning out the kitchen. And so I thought, well, I've got my pork roast here. I did start my green peas back here on low. I've got my cobbler still in the oven. And I thought, let's have some deviled eggs on the side. So I cooked, I think, 6 eggs. And I usually sacrifice 1 whole egg to give me extra filling to put in my deviled eggs. But some of these eggs were a little bit fresher, and some of the whites were just kind of falling apart. So I sacrificed 1.5. But y'all, we haven't gotten an egg in about 5 days, maybe more than that. Some of our chickens are old. They are like the original chickens, so they don't even lay eggs. But I know they're molting right now, and there's the change in the seasons, and we had so many dark days with rain. So I'm sure all those factors have affected them. So I'm sure they'll start laying an egg here and there. And if we have to buy a few eggs, that's okay too, because they have blessed us with so many yummy eggs over the years. And y'all, this roast is smelling so good. Oh, it smells so good. So here are my kind of butchered up eggshells. So what I put in my yolks, in case anybody wanted to know, I kind of did a combination of the way Matt likes his and the way I like mine, and we like them just fine this way. So I put a little bit of mayonnaise in them. Matt likes it with a little bit of mustard. I grew up having it with mayonnaise and a little splash of vinegar, and then some salt. Sometimes I'll put little celery seeds in it. A lot of people put like a pickle relish type thing in it. But this is the way we're going to have them tonight. I'm going to taste this here in just a second. Make sure I don't need to add any of those ingredients. And I just take a fork and mash them up. Okay, let me get an extra spoon. See if we need anything else. Be right back. Sorry about that, y'all. That was Matt. He's on his way home. I didn't even realize it was that time. So it tasted perfect. I just added just a touch more salt. But now I'm just going to stuff our eggs. This is so good, y'all. Okay. Now you could put all this in a little bag and squirt it and be all pretty, but I think they're going to be just fine. Look how pretty the color of the yolk is. Matt will be excited. I haven't made deviled eggs in a while. So just because I'm trying to use everything that I possibly can before grocery day doesn't mean it has to be boring. You can still have a delicious meal. I just took Lucy and Thunder out back. Lucy's, I don't know, I'm really getting worried about her, but it's hard for her to go down just a couple of steps. So I was hooking her up on the leash and kind of holding her up, you know, so she didn't kind of fall. She's just not very strong right now. And help her get down and help her get back up. And then Thunder, he sees the leash and he thinks he's going for a big time walk. But they're so sweet, you can't, I mean, they never get mad at you, no matter what. But, you know, they get old just like we do. I might have enough yolks here. See, I used to never understand how come you had the same amount of eggs, the same amount of yolks as you did the whites, but I always never had enough yolk to fill up my eggs. And I think one of y'all suggested add an egg to it, the whites of the egg, and I'm like, well, why didn't I think of that? So I always call it sacrificing one whole egg, usually, to do my eggs. Oh, I thought I didn't see that one. I might have to borrow some back from you, because I didn't see this egg white over there. Can I have just a little bit back, Mr. Mrs. whatever? All right. Here we go. They may not be the prettiest eggs on the block, but they sure are going to be the tastiest. We can put that away. I'll hold these a little bit closer. You could sprinkle some paprika on there if you want to. And that's going to be part of our supper. So I feel good about what I did as far as the kitchen clean out today. I did the roast. I did the peas. I've got a cobbler in the oven, and we're going to have deviled eggs. And I'm going to go eat the rest of this stuff that's in this bowl. So thank y'all for watching. I just wanted to show y'all, I just took this cobbler out of the oven. It is piping hot. It smells so good. That's going to be a happy camper. Okay, everybody, I am back. Look at this pork roast. Oh, it looks so good. This house smells really good tonight. I'm just taking it out of this container because I see some pork sandwiches in my future. I love to take leftover pork roast and make sandwiches. This is a big roast. I think Matt just pulled in the driveway, so hopefully he will be here soon. I think I got all that. There's a little bit of fat meat left in there. So there is our pork roast. See, it's steaming. Can y'all see the steam coming off of it? All right, so we got our pork roast. I'm gonna sit that. I'm gonna sit it right here. I tasted it too, y'all. As you can see, I've got a little crumb left. It's really good. And I've got our peas, and I've got our eggs, and I've got extra sauce, and then I've got our little cobbler here that I made. So I'm gonna go ahead and plate up my plate. He'll probably check the mail on his way in. But oh, this looks so good, smells so good. Can't wait to eat. And I've been working hard today. I've been trying to clean up a little bit. I've gotten a good bit of laundry done. And it's been a good day, and here he comes.
Don't cancel your video yet.
Oh, I'm not live, I'm pre-recorded.
Yeah, but that's okay because the people that were live saw you.
The people that were live saw me.
The people that are on here now saw you live today.
That's true.
And I got you something. And here's the tag that fell off of it.
Is this wax?
It's not wax. It feels more like plastic, but
Giant amaryllis. Look. Let me see. Simply place on a tabletop or other flat surface in a well-lit room, I can't see y'all.
well lit.
Room, but avoid direct sunlight. Rotate every couple of days to help stem grow straight. Keep water level just enough to cover the roots. To add water to container, simply push down on the amaryllis bulb. When blooms fully mature, cut them off to allow for. So where do we put the water in though?
So if you just push down.
Wait, come over here and do it.
Just push it down.
I see. So you can put the water in there. So this isn't wax, this is plastic. So, but it's all contained. This looks like a giant onion bulb, doesn't it?
It does.
Well, now we have, oh, what color is it?
It's supposed to be white.
The picture says white. So hopefully this is a white amaryllis. I've never seen one like this before in my whole entire life. Have y'all ever seen one like this? So I guess this is it's plastic, little container. It's all contained in here. And how do we know if there's water in it? I might need to put some water in here tonight to get it going. But I'm gonna sit this with the rest of my bulbs over here. And I'm gonna keep that tag so I'll know kind of what to do. Well, I forgot to say thank you, but he's gone outside. All right, y'all, let me finish making. I'm gonna put some of this sauce on here because the piece of meat that I tasted didn't have much of the sauce on it. I want to try this sauce again, which I'm sure I'll like it. And I want to try another egg or two. And we'll get us some peas, and then we'll have some dessert a little bit later. Okay, there's my plate. Let me grab a fork so I can taste that roast with the barbecue sauce, the new barbecue sauce. And this is Duke's Southern Sauces Carolina Gold Barbecue. Let's see. I forgot to say thank you. I was so intrigued with it.
That's all right. You're welcome. I knew you were excited and happy, so.
All right, let's taste it. This tastes.
Smells good in here.
This tastes so good. This barbecue sauce. I know, doesn't it? Mmm.
I saw you use the mustard barbecue sauce. I watched it.
Yeah, you did?
I didn't get to watch it live, but I watched it.
Yeah.
I was trying to watch it, and I kept having to take my earpiece out and go do stuff for people, and then come back and miss part of it.
I made deviled eggs too, Matt.
I saw all the way up to where you were putting the barbecue sauce in, and you were doing your amaryllis.
Yeah. Well, now I hopefully will have a white one to go along with the other two, with the Minerva and the Apple Blossom one. All right, y'all, we're going to go enjoy our supper. I know it's going to be a very enjoyable supper, and then we're going to come back and have a little peach cobbler a little later. So thank y'all so much for watching my videos today, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.